tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Ebola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be when the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I? Some pastor or preacher was released represent with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs, realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is a war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? Where we should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem, bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. Survive. I do it dies for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky behind ground. My crown slash helmet. It's for my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down on evil seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The realness of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked the cause my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. It bust all some ice and some veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, is a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I could spit my flows to shit to a fly zone. Haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the stiller hand, but with Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper opera. You stagnated, while I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space AC, y'all. Buster stuck in the cage, face off. After the shape, the state is a fake, a fraud. That'll start intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol lies what your fans get. Your worlds and pearls what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. That don't only go for the traffic. That go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas in practice can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people, I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shy spot. Third I gain straight ops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, and got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some real ones. Some of our folks are still dumb. Death and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real stuff. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, play king or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID's no issue. Could've loaded in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech, yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, one turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence, mostly disguised compliance. Silence by clients from conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence, tyrants of fire. Tritons and giants who hide, I'm sure and defiant. In environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Nigga in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hype men. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm non-client. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate the premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, or Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa. Shines your symbols for the conscious minds, y'all. And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision the past night, yeah, a circulus round. Created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my square cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezies that'll hurt you, they smile all up in your face, all up in your space. And I ain't talking all bras, but dogs with whole trace. So I walk tall kittens while y'all cross slow race. I stay focused on walking through them tall gold gates. Draw a magic circle around me to keep me from harm. The law fat shacks purposely will keep me, I'm calm. Water, fire, air, earth, turn me from combat. Peace to a bomb, blow the joint, to split the range, the plane, the sentiments. I've encompassed my inner demons. 490-degree angles, guarded by angel of shining elite angels. Thank you, and I, of course, am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well, at least I'll fly in plain view. I am my circle, how I govern four corners. Wise as a serpent for certain amongst foreigners. Out of state, out of place, in the space they storing us. Learning firsthand of what fate was forewarned of us. I recall when bro and I spit flows, dope man, fly in the shell at Southampton, kept smoke, stay high. Years later, he's the same degree, just gained density. Gave my synopsis, he's toxic. I prayed I could say I behave by low codes. I've raised my moral ground, way how my character stay fly, the conduct squared up, self-esteem, the day sky, new God on what the world's been waiting for, the days not. May I then I don't abide by the same ethics. They fan respect, yeah, obtain the credit for keeping the obelisk erect, but with strange methods. But the epic of my name will reign and remain epic. Circumscribe my passions, my squares, my lift. Ask, is it worth the ride? Yeah, it's rare I spit, but the beats churchified, so I bear my shit. It hurt, I cried, this kitten there to try to eclipse my soul, bounce back from it. Announce it, I'm done with being the sacrificial lamb. That jungle I run it, thus the lion conquereth over this numbness. Made a conscious shift, even in dark with the sun lit on you false lights. Don't have to be gold to glitter. Actors with the poppers just for show. Go figure you dig, pounding you baboon or gorilla. I'm built like a silverback with hella track, no iller max than me. Masturbate her back, originally pretty. Take the mask off, 360 on my square. See the circle, if not your mask off. You poemish, dash your salt. The dialogue's trash talk, your past lost. Leave a footprints in the asphalt. Use the outline correction. Last raw, I blast off, I crash off to the next zest of living. Sacredly sex some whose ass off. When she walked that ass off, I talk back to it like who makes your Yanni sing. Her response, she dons me king. To who they gave me the script, my ops the prescription. This is my vision's description. Listen, I'm standing on mine's my circle, it's me. I absorb your hate and make it work for me. Transform into fuel as I evolve. Advance this abnormal, dormant form and leave y'all right where y'all started at. Let me impart a fact. She'll be sitting in my ship as we chart the map. Thinking in destiny, the turtle and the hare. Acknowledge me as the circle and the square. Yeah. In the spirit of the great matriarch, all praises is due to the Most High. Honor and respect to all our ancestors, the elders, the youth, bro star gods and sister goddesses, Americans. They say a soldier never knows his strength unless he has a foe. Well, I came to realize that my most greatest opponent is me. And in the spirit of making my enemy's enemy my friend, I decided to make me my greatest ally, because each situation calls for it. You dig? Shot my first itchy like an 82. Hot, yeah, illy, you kiss me like how a lady do. Blaze a full fellatio. The ratio is conveyed, yo, through this crazy flow. Truth is, I've been gone for a long time. To go through what I've gone through, you need a strong mind. Like seeing tone spine poked up for the wrong shine. Or when bone wine yoked up out that phone line. Wake me from the stupor of this ugly life. Can't wait to make your loopers for my lovely wife. How could I let you get away like the spinners? Mention me today amongst the winners. Through snare, smile, watch me steer the crowd. Here and now, watch me clear the cloud. Keep my head above, rewarding your waters. Give shit hostile options or cordial orders. We need situation ethics in this day and time, not in the sense of as if bad into good or good into bad, turning everything backwards, but simply because in every situation you're faced with, you need ethics, codes, principles, morals, methods in order to navigate through this madness. That shit or crashed with tragic. Feng shui keeps you hoarding, more cluttering. Pains you deeply to sweep core floor covering. Prostrate and marks fading, demigod hating. I postulate as you the synagogue of Satan. I exercise to exorcise the legion from you. Even the legion demons from your region will shun you. spin you and your grip, irritated with your touchy-feely approach and gear skating. I'm too close to the door and here waiting. This my true story of hope, inspiration, motivated thoughts of lessons to teach my toddlers. Raise my offsprings and be a father. The resort of torch salad and peach cobbler. The course expected feedback from each blogger. So much debris within the mental of thieves. To free my mind, it's the temple of thieves. I became an Egyptian monk. Delved into the underworld until I rose resplendently to bring forth light, light, and heat. The pearl of wisdom I received was this. Ascend to the highest height of that pyramid. Look down in the cross far and wide. All situation before making my next move with finesse. As I caress the flesh of the best crew. Smooth. I'm not a communist nor humanist. I'm more of a psalmist when the moment hits. Stone to the middle of Goliath's head. Jack and the beanstalk, the giant's dead. This is for little bruh, Ahmad Jamal. I spit the who shit, I knew the call. To prayer like Bilal, thus the done. I chose to pray with Sharice cause she's on my arm. Got to stay on beat cause them clones roaming. Their culture is Greek and their homes are Roman. You can tell the beat on the phones is on when them people sneak listening to your hymns zoned in. This steady echo means the cause monitor. What they recording is that I honor her. The genealogy of morals is not Nietzsche, it's my partner. The orals Riesling, believe me, even when the sex is tantric. Under the sun, lying on the sand lit. The body language we speak is Sanskrit. Religious love above a secular antic. Her latest request, she needs a fast. The greatest effect is to feed the masses. Something different from Christian ministers, House of Representatives, imams, or senators. Be sure it's for her that I'm diplomatic. I can go blip the blur stick you that quick. So please do not make a mistake of appeasing me with all that Drake fake glove. You can't fake steak, call it Longhorn. Steakhouse acquired by where the strongest one is up to the Maldives. Due to gold visas, my morning glory and I, we eating bold pieces. And so, at what appears to be the conclusion of this piece, after befriending myself, my complimentary rehab became clear to me the union I have with Sharice. My intuition permitted my vision to no longer be submerged in the obscurity of the impurity of conflict. Unless it's holy war. She is divine law and order. The reason why, like the phoenix, I rise again and again. Thus, the music doesn't stop. I am the conquering lion. At the same time, she's my best friend. My high priestess in every situation. The sun goddess like earth, wind, and fire. Featuring Ramsey Lewis, I do this. She makes me the truest. Now watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all, that's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. It's time for a change, got a boss up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution styles too late with apologetic claim.
You wrapped in a cloak of flame by God, it's overdoing your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the better for justice to win. The presence about to get rolled down. With some presses attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. I'm quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand or kneels too late when the caps get bills. Don't believe the GC type. Ruin hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' let them off, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Yo, what's going on, beloveds? What's happening? I was doing my best to get as many in here as possible because I know that some will be triggered, you know, the so-called black folk with the liberal ideology. And then the so-called conservative Republican Negroes. And then anyone else. So y'all can pay attention and maybe learn something. You know, anytime you research stuff, right? I'm sure you know my cappy. Anytime you research something, right? What you first you need to be aware of that most of the information is perverted. And with me having a story to tell, I am very aware that the fictional powers to be, powers over you, will not clean mostly everything up. There are certain individuals who are slothful and lazy, and you will not correct the fallacies of the fake people that control the internet. Who created the internet? I would like to see somebody explain that fictional ideology of who created the internet. There wasn't no pale skin. There wasn't no Gujar. Okay? How the hell are we going to make internet, the mathematical equation to get to the moon, which was actually closer than what was stated, the sisters, make electric roller coasters and big Ferris wheels, the big Benz, the ones that was here and overseas, the blimp, the helicopter, the first automobile, the first machine gun, before a bullcrap Maxim, a Jew. Well, not a Jew, but Gujar, whatever you want to call him. The almanac, the actual maps, long before the Puris maps. Actually, we created those. I'm going to read something out of the Bible, right? Deuteronomy. A lot of y'all know it because you have these so-called religious zealots who put something. Most people don't know that I'm a Jew. I ain't a religious one. I'm not one of these Zionist monkeys and all this other fake nonsense. I'm very aware of the God in you. It's not the lower or the upper God. The God of you exists in this realm. A lot of you will utilize information because you read a lot of text and material. I've been doing that all this existence. There's a reason why I say there's no competition. It's the reason why I don't allow myself to be in a deplorable state. I'm real antsy because I really want to rip in to everyone. Anybody around me will tell you that when I arise, I mess with everyone. Not because I can, but because I can. If any of you were around me, probably wouldn't last long. Because I would mess with you to the point where you want to, what do you call it? Road rage? You know what the problem with that is? I beat you down like a wombat. I don't care who you think you are or what you think you are. Though it's playful, it's by design to bring the better quality of you out, to distill all the fictional narratives of your existence. I'm gonna read this in a minute. I'm gonna need to put this down, the preamble, per se. See, the enemy is real stupid. And I'm gonna say this. Maybe not the last time, but I really truly would like for it to be. But the only reason why I continue to say it because y'all are just as stupid, if not dumber. They don't know when to back off of certain things. In the language or lingo they understand. With their goofy little witches and all their warlocks and all their little Satanists and monkeys and everything else. And the other things y'all know nothing about. They're real stupid. They think they want to fight something. When they are very unaware that they're destroying themselves. I don't care how long, who, what, why, where. Fiction, fact, false lie. It doesn't matter. So there's another reason why I select certain quatrain net books to extract things to give to you. I continue to see dumb niggas standing around a bunch of pale-skinned individuals singing some goofy song about the Republican Party and conservatism and a bunch of liberalist ideologies and democracy, and neither one knows anything about neither. In the circles of so-called rich, there's a lot of perversions that go on there. Y'all to them are peasants because you are not part of that circle. You have been misused by the establishment of the Federal Reserve and these Zionist bourgeois monkeys, these things, these real parasites. Who have parasites over them? We're going to use that narrative because we're reading like, so we're going to extrapolate with that. And y'all refuse because it's always about self. You don't even know the first thing about self. See, they have destroyed it and killed off a lot of things. But what they're unaware of, it was allowed to happen. Permissible. Allowed to happen. They don't even know what the fuck this really means. It's like that. Their little goofy handshakes. They are meant to think that they know what it literally means. All it does is further sink them. But you black folk, you so-called black folks, There are Mennonite Jews, Ethiopian Jews, Moroccan Jews, African Jews, Ashkenazi, American Negro Jews, Jews from the Congo, Jews from Italy, Spain, South America. By the narrative of this fraudulent fictional existence, converts to which the Ashkenazi always attempt to deploratively write in. Most of the narrative, most of it's fiction. Because if you want to paint the face of a Jew, it would be only one group of individuals. But I don't care about the hybridization, mixing, and all the things that fancy y'all. But you have a lot of Will Smith is a dumb nigga. It's like all the rappers coming out of Philly, LA, all these little monkeys running around, wanting to be up in boys' booties, and these girls who want to scissor crunch with each other. Busta Rhymes, when the last time y'all seen him with a girl? Huh? What do you think is really going on? It shouldn't even matter. Y'all are so consumed with everything outside of yourselves that you have been preoccupied, inundated with the things that keep you running around in the midst of fucking stupidity. And I'm so fucking tired. I'm tired so fucking bad. Y'all want to say something and be so right, but you don't know how to shut the fuck up and listen. No, you really don't. Somebody finally interpreted something and actually got somewhere where most of you haven't gotten. Did this individual get it from somewhere else? Probably. I've said it about 25 to 30 years ago. Did it go down the grapevine some kind of way and get mishmashed? It may have. Yeah, I was 28 when I said this. 28, 29. But yeah, about 30 years. 30, give or take, 2. I'm gonna read it again. And I said a bunch of goofy ass Hebrew Israelites. They don't even know what the fuck language, individual, one person, nation. What, you don't even know what the fuck it means. Thank goodness there's people reading. I would like to see y'all consummate a relationship with the rhetoric, which is good rhetoric, being spake instead of everybody jumping on the bandwagon of I feel fucking good for a moment. And they're going right back to being obedient slaves and everything else and nurturing a bunch of ancestral attitude of stupidity and foolish, indoctrinated, fucking unplausible existence. We're going to go to Deuteronomy 36. We're going to start at 28. We're going to read down. We can read actually all of it if you want. And after that, we're going to go into some other things with CIA, the FBI. I'm tired. So again, if you want to open your, because I know y'all got them. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 36. We don't want to hear no Tazadak and all them other goofy niggas. I have no respect for them. 28, actually. And actually, we can go up before that. This is, and you know what's funny is when they went to 28, 36, I was like, why did they go to 16 and read from there? But you know how it is with y'all. You allowed the religious knuckleheads to paint a picture. But we're going to read quite a bit here. I'm gonna read 36 and then I'm gonna go up and start over. So in 36, this is what grabs people. The Lord shall bring thee. We already expanded on what the word Lord is reference to, God is reference to, all right? The God body, who you are, the importance of it, and how they manifested and changed things. Whether they be little or great, all right? Large, little or large, small or greater, okay? The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation. Listen, the Lord shall bring thee, and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. Star Remfram is not no star, no Remfram. It's some made-up bullshit based on masonry. And some will say, oh, it's ancient because you're involved in being a mason. You're just a fucking dumbass. That's what you are. And thou shalt become an astonishment. What was the purpose of the human zoo? To write you off, not to include you. Somebody attempted, some dumb pecker would attempt to say, oh, the American Negroes in the human zoos. No, they weren't. They were too busy reconstructing the fucking world they had built, called the Reconstruction period. So again, the business, the motherfucker hasn't responded yet because he's too stupid. And I didn't even give him the real business because he don't know shit. A proverb. That's right. And thou shalt become an astonishment. A proverb, a byword among all nations, a negro, a nigger, among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. So you have all these dumb motherfuckers. You know, you got a lot of people in the so-called South America. It's not the South America motherfuckers. Anyway, and they're stupid because they've been whitewashed. They don't even know who their great-great-great-great-great-grandmammy and pappy the fuck is. Speaking a language foreign, hell, it's actually foreign to this whole fucking continent, the whole fucking area. But they wanted to give you Moors in Spain. But that was a bunch of niggas, right? They want to say the Berbers. They wanted to paint a white face, right? When that was niggas too. But y'all don't have a clue because you don't even know how the fucking Ethiopians came to be. To which we saved when, you know, with Marcus Garvey and Haile Selassie over here with the punk ass selves, when the Italians were trying to fuck the Ethiopians up, we had our pilots go over there and fuck the Italians up. But see, let me carry you on, okay? Because I'm so tired of listening to goofy motherfucking Goombas who don't know nothing. An astonishment you are. Everybody's running your culture talking about what's your coach. Looking like fucking idiots. To those who actually know something. You saw the little idiot dumbass made a comment yesterday, like a little Karen, right? Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and thou shalt gather but little in. And who's growing all the shit now y'all eating that's nothing but poison and genetically modified? They want to get rid of you. But because you got dumb motherfuckers with weave and BBLs and breast augmentation looking stupid fighting in reality TVs over nothing, making porns and everything else looking like fucking retards, and y'all lean on these dumb fucks because they make good content? What was that saying that Martin Luther King said about content and character? I'm not going to repeat it here because, you know, they're releasing documents and y'all buy into all that shit too. I done watched every dumbass nigga on Instagram, Tiki Flicky Flocky, to which they took over that. YouTube, fucking all the motherfuckers. Oh, doctor, y'all like fucking fleas on the back of a fucking mangy ass dog. Another king was shit, blah, 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 blah. He said one key thing, and here we find the Negro language in the society. What? And then we had to get rid of that nigga with Messy Jesse and a few other motherfucking monkeys around him, whether it was fictional or not. Y'all don't know how to do your research, and you lean on that broken ass family, and y'all all come from them. We're gonna get into that too. But y'all ain't doing shit to rectify a goddamn thing but listening to these worthless ass Umars and Roland Martins and all the other these dumb niggas. Farrakhan and shit. Y'all really don't even know what Farrah and Khan fucking alludes to. They also carry much seed into the field. Yes, y'all made a lot of babies. Whether they be through doctor, chemical, synthesizing, invasion of the body snatchers. Not just vegetables and all the shit we grew here and fed all the world, motherfuckers. When nobody had plaque in their arteries and heart conditions and shit. And these persons got the nerve to sit up like, and it's still great and shit. They also carry much seed, motherfuckers. You know what that leads to or means? They also plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine. Who's in control of all making the wine now? A bunch of Perskins don't know the first thing about cultivating real true wine. I grew up drinking watermelon wine and pumpkin wine, motherfuckers. And the first synthetic shit they made from that was orange julep, bitches. But the old heads don't remember shit, because a lot of them are dead now. And they had medicinal benefits. Just like Jack Daniels wasn't created by Jack Daniels. The original one was Drewer. A Drewer is a Drewer. T's always sharing it with me, though I'm very aware. They also plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. You think it just means worms crawling through the dirt, eating? The worms are out there making all that bullshit wine with all kind of fucking chemicals, nitrates, nitrites, asked by a fictional fucking government to make sure that everybody's fucked up. Y'all can't even come together on that. Yes, I'm going to read some more and go back to the top. Because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't from these lands at all. I know my ancestors aren't. They're not from here. Well, some of the original founders of what was destroyed here before. It's part of my story. You would think my dumbass family would sit down and listen. Thank goodness for the ones who knew. But they ain't had the time to listen. They was too busy with college. Let's go to Vietnam and every fucking thing else. I gotta become something in the eyes of these fucking frauds. Thou shalt plant vineyards. You hear that, right? And dress them, right? It's funny, up until 1941, we had 42 million acres on the East Coast that we grew everything. I'm tired of listening to niggas. I lost 8 million land. I lost 10 million acres of land. You ain't lose shit. You gave it up. You sold it for nothing, you dumb fuck, when you didn't have to, out of fear, complacency, and fake fucking churches. Worthless magistrates and all the other fucktards. Because you couldn't get it together. When you still have a chance, you motherfucker. Now the majority run around, jab the fuck up, just waiting for the fucking moment. Sayonara. Dumb fucks. Thou should have olive trees throughout all thy coasts. It's funny that the olives that grow here now is shit. We had some of the best olives here that even the Moroccans got from us. Now the Moroccans have the best motherfucking olive trees that hardly don't grow on water. And because of that phenomenon, they are stronger and better as far as the omega fatty acids and shit. You know that? Not the Italian one with them Goombas called the Mafia with their fucked up seed oils and shit. You know, that's how stupid they are. But thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine oil shall cast his fruit. Yeah, I just told you. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Mentally enslaved in the lives of perverted women who are fucked. And we'll go back to the top and we'll cover that up. She got a chance to change, make difference, be rational, and charge on it, but you are lazy motherfuckers in servitude. You're enslaved with so much hatred and putridness, you don't even know where the fuck it comes from. Dumbasses. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locusts consume. And they have. Hell, ladies with all that great shit, why are all the female trees the most important thing of the fucking earth? Why do you think they dispatched them? Niggas hugging male trees thinking it's going to benefit them. Stupid fucks. Yes, I said hug a tree because that little energy y'all need, you dumb fucks. Because you don't hug your women right. And hell, half your women don't want to be hugged right because they don't have no fucking balance. The equilibrium's all fucked. I don't care if they're light skin, yellow, red, purple, green, Malaysian, Asian. I don't give a fuck. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. That lie you exist in is, that's what you've accumulated to. Instead of being who the fuck you're supposed to, because they got you thinking that down here is some low place. That's the sin area, the place that you need to bring up in vibration, which is a very beneficial and crucial part of your existence. To get back into nothing, to walk normal and natural. But you're also consumed with everything else. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. You went up high, you became low. But it's not an up and down thing. It means who and what you are. You will not exist as you should be. There shall not be no natural order to you. You will walk in the plight of everything around you, and they curse you, those who you've given everything to, and you have taken nothing from, you stupid. He shall lend to thee, the original, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail, the liar. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Look at all your little nigger babies running around fucked up, wanting to be pale skinned. I want to have a baby with a blue-eyed man and this and that and all the other shit. Do you know that the melanated man with any woman makes melanated babies? Not the same with the melanated sister, but the melanated man and melanated sister make everything. This is ancient. I'm a melanated woman. I had a baby with a light-skinned man, and his great-grandpappy was probably a nigga too. The genes there, stupid fuck. But you're looking for certain qualities that have nothing to do with reality based on no inclusion. Further domain of destruction of self. Because the Gujar is the enemy of all life. They're not from here. Once upon a time, maybe. But they're not from here. Because thou servest not the Lord, thy God, with your joyfulness, the Lord thy God, me and you, with joyfulness, with glee. You see it all over the place. They can show you the most symposium of symptoms running around, arguing, fighting, goofy, shooting each other, and all the dumb shit. Can't even shoot straight. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. No, it's material. Joneses, bullshit. Everything that we created and the enemy used as a weapon against you, you fell into the womb of their perversion. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies with the Lord, shall sin against thee. In hunger, you do it to yourself. That's all that's saying. In hunger and look, and thirst. Everyone thirsts and is hungry for one another, but you don't know it because you still got the fucking so-called devil. There's monkeys on your back. Your ignorance. Usurping you and using you over and over and over. That's what you do to yourself. When you go on, you get your ass swollen up instead of getting down and doing some motherfucking butt exercises. Shit, Chinese women getting nicer butts than the sisters now. And they ain't shooting shit in there. The Brazilian ones are going crazy with steroids like they don't need it. There's plants over there that drives them sexually crazy. If that's what matters with you motherfuckers being so physical but not mentally spiritual. Talking about, won't he do it? Shut the fuck up. And in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Do you know what that yoke of iron is? A lot of y'all are very unaware that your blood has a lot of iron in it, right? You know, for common anxiety and stuff, they're starting to be truthful, and they're creating these little devices you can put around your neck to put on a certain nerve, the vegeta nerve, that calms you so your anxiety ain't running around and crazy. Yeah, it's a frequency, motherfuckers. Iron. What do you think your body is comprised of? All kind of metals. We know we got the little perversions flying and dropping shit, and that's a different kind of weapon. And further destroy the soil. To get rid of you stupid fucks. Still running around with your bags. Louis Vuitton, you know, all the little goofy rappers and the little homosexual and everything else. Like, you don't care. They feel like they're going to die, and they've been told because they worshiping some little monkey-ass witch bitch and some dumb other motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. There's a whole bunch of them. They just bought into it because, you know why? They got cut off. They got cut off. And so there they are, and y'all still appreciate that shit. That's how stupid your asses are. A nation of fierce continents. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, from the ends of the fucking earth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. They had to learn our language. And then create an education system to usurp it. You know, I told you they taught about tartary up until 1930 fucking 1 or 9. Why you think they stopped? Because the wars, motherfuckers. And you got dumbasses thinking wars went way back. Y'all some dumb motherfucker. They gave you fake ass Rome. They used your world, destroyed it, and then painted all these glorious fucking illusions. And y'all just Orwellian factor strong, and you stupid motherfuckers. I'm going to an HBCU. I'm at Yale and Harvard. You see, they killed a sister who was taking shit from was it Harvard to Yale or whatever the fuck, right? Y'all think this is a fucking game? Yeah, you little dice in the little thing they popping all the time. Troublematic. Pop, pop, pop. A nation of fierce continents, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor of the young. Yeah, they monopolize you to do the very work that they did in the beginning. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed. Cattle don't mean motherfucking cows, nigga. It means your stock, whatever it is. Llama, fucking goat, sheep, whatever the fuck before all this shit existed. Because I told y'all, it's funny how everybody's eating chicken, pig, and cow, and those are all new genetic creatures. Yeah, go back before the 17th century, motherfuckers. They didn't exist. Smart niggas. Anyway, and he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed. Which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil. Maybe seed oil. How many of y'all got corn that's over 200 years old? We already covered the wine, motherfuckers. They give y'all fake ass fried tuck and all them goofy motherfuckers. You know, Robin Hood, Men in Tights and shit. But yet, You hear motherfucking Three Musketeers, Tartarian soldiers, warriors wrote by a nigga, but you can't hold that because you've got betraying ass, lazy, nasty, faggot ass niggas misguiding and cheating you otherwise. TD Jakes and all them fuck monkeys. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates until thy high and fenced walls come down. Wherein thou trusted throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, star forts, and which the Lord thy God have given thee. We established these things from the foundation and the firmament of our existence. And these motherfuckers running around cosplaying you and everything else. There's no hate to our light-skinned brothers and sisters because a lot of them are niggas too. They just don't know it. But they great mammies and pappies lied. Stupid motherfuckers. And then there's ones they do their own real bad anyway. Y'all heard the stories about the custodians and Anunnaki, how they treat one another, all emotionally filled and like they gotta have whatever they're gonna have. And if not, you see how Goofy Diddy acted. Not anybody of color is you, motherfucker. You crayon colored motherfuckers. Excuse me. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy God have given thee. Did we not create and procreate? In the siege and in the straightness, in the siege and in the straightness, which y'all are far off of. I said, walk beside me, not in front of and back of me, right? That in the straight line, that's all over the fucking place, because I'm all over the place. With reason, though. And rationale. Walking beside me is a straight line moving forward. Oh, I bet you thought otherwise. Straight line like that. Well, that's like the grapevine. How's that holding up as far as history and y'all knowing what the fuck is going on? Not too well. A lot of missing grapes, huh? Maybe one or two on the fucking vine. Beside me, motherfuckers. Anyway, don't get behind me. Get thou from behind me, Satan. Even they don't have no fucking clue. But just pay attention. While y'all keep listening to these dumb fucking scholars break shit down. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. In the siege and in the straightness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. God damn. You couldn't say it no better than that, right? I mean, it's right there. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Oh, the drama's required because you're dramatical motherfuckers. You're not walking in your natural order. You're consistent with your need to be fed, shit like that. I should do comedy, write some jokes about this shit. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. You see how them faggot niggas is towards the real man, right? Especially if they can't have you with their perverted selves. And toward the wife of his bosom. Know them down low niggas, you know how dirty they are. And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And the women don't even know what role or part they play in that. And yet you can see it in the last 4 years alone. But we're going to take it back to the 60s, motherfuckers. I've had enough of you motherfuckers. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he have nothing left him in the siege, and in the straightness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. Every fucking direction. The tender and delicate woman among you, as she should be, but not so, because our women had no emotions or feelings. When a man fell, they get up and fight just as strong, if not sometimes better than the men, goddammit, and they don't even know this. Because you had that lesbian and that goofy nigga, what's that, playing the tennis in the 70s? Remember that shit? I'm better than a man, and that CIA bitch, I don't know if she's still alive, talking about what role she played with that goofy fucking worthless ass niggers. Talking about black power, women in here, pushing that narrative. Oh, that's right. Y'all forgot that? You don't even know how you got to where the fuck you at, huh? Down there in the hoods in Louisiana and everywhere else, running around like little goofy bucks. Mississippi and everywhere else, Texas. All you little goofy young niggas. Projects over there with them nice little things in the motherfucking Cali. There's Mexicans got more respect for you niggas than y'all do for yourselves. Sons of bitches. There's Puerto Ricans who don't denounce their blackness, motherfuckers. But they had to cut themselves from me because they see how stupid you motherfuckers have become. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Again, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. She wouldn't even show that. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. I don't want to hear nothing about Black China and all them dumb motherfuckers. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children, which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and in the straitness. The siege is the money institute. And fame and fictional fortune. Just listen up. But she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege. You're in the siege now, motherfuckers. And straightness. That narrative painted before natural, painted long after natural order, excuse me. Wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. You see it over and over, and thine enemy is the enemy of themselves, but you have become the worst enemy of all to yourselves. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God. But yet, we've broken down the so-called 10 Commandments. You know, how many of y'all know about the Bill of Rights? But the enemy don't lie, right? Y'all keep talking about the 13 and 14. They got 16, you know what I mean, 19 amendments, motherfuckers. They keep changing shit because they can't get it right because you keep overcoming it. But every time you overcome it, they come at you hard and you're still in the siege. You don't see it and you fall. We got dumb motherfuckers on Yates Facebook being dismissive, wanting to be outside of their origin of who they are, with some fictional ass Red Rose story and a whole lot of other shit I debunked 30 years ago. When I was telling people in high school, oh shit, well, okay, fake ass U.S. corporate bought Alaska from the Russia, and they left all the people there, but nobody would go and research that. And that's what they had. Oh, they had to use that because the wars they kept making against you. I said over 20 cities. Nigga, it was over 20. We had dams that were humongous. Fuck that other Hoover Dam. Humongous. Well, if you blow them up, what the fuck happens? You get mudslides, motherfuckers. Then all of a sudden they pop up out of nowhere on the map and they start coming in by the millions. They tell you from the UK, they had just defeated and killed everybody over there, but most of those are penile people. They had been locked the fuck up. Just like going to Australia, they came here, they killed everything on Easter Island. That's not even Easter Island. Y'all know the name of that island? You see what they did to Hawaii? After they raped and fucked all them women, now you got people walking around over in Indonesia and all them places and people doing the haka that don't look nothing like the original people of the fucking land. But you accept it because Hollywood, under siege, motherfuckers keep painting a new narrative. We got a lot of Latino brothers who are our relatives, but because they so whitewashed, they can't even admit to the fucking truth. They walk in their own fucking purported siege of desperation and stupidity. There's a book on it. I have a book right here called On Whitewashing. Would y'all like for me to read it? It's their own handwriting, motherfuckers. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues. Yeah, keep getting your children inoculated with shit that never cured or fixed anything but made more fucking problems. I wish fat chickens would say something so I'd eat they fucking ass up and then put a personal curse over each and every last one of them fuck monkeys. And long continuance and sore sicknesses and of long continuance. You know what continuance is for you people like me, originally from the so-called South? Their continence is all fucked up, right? Continuance. Yeah. Yeah. I like to go get fucking the rabbi wants to come on, but he's doing some shit over and taking care of some things, okay? He's fighting against Trump's idea and this motherfucker. I hope he don't get dead. We're talking about they want to go over the land is Palestine and there shouldn't be nobody else there. And he's fighting, telling the motherfuckers y'all everywhere. But see, there's a sickness, there's a disease. It's bigger than you could fucking imagine. Now people all over the earth don't even know who the fuck they are no more. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt. I thought that was supposed to be a one-time thing. You haven't really been listening, but listening to a bunch of bullshit artists, which thou wast afraid of, and thou shalt cleave unto thee. Y'all saw the big red lake over in the, yeah, y'all saw the shit that's happening, right? I know y'all be looking at it because you always got some worthless nigga talking about, hey, in the Bible it said this ain't, but you don't know how to really see things for what they are, even though they've been laid before you for a long fucking time. You refuse to see it. Goddamn, boy, I'll tell you. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Your Lord now is not you. It's them motherfuckers. Your landlords and everything. Your food lords, your job lords and everything. Like, job is not even a real thing. That's something you run with because they done fed it to you and you stay with it with an empty fucking dollar. When once it had some worth, but even the gold and silver wasn't no worth because we didn't use that before the fucking 1700s, you stiff-necked motherfuckers. You're still under the barter system, you don't even know that. Because you walk around this fictional character, every one of you with some kind of crayon color hate and this, that, and the other. I'm so tired of you motherfuckers. Anyway, and the Lord shall scatter thee. But check this out. And it shall come to pass, as the Lord rejoiced over you to do you good, and to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you, and to bring you to naught, and ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. Doesn't matter where you go. That's why I laugh at these niggas going to Africa. Now you all see them on. You ought to see them crying. I was over there, and they just kept wanting money. And them motherfuckers don't even know who the fuck they is. Like you was going to make things right because you listen to worthless niggas over here. Thank goodness Marcus Garvey died young as fuck in an empty apartment in UK. And thank goodness Haile Selassie died motherfucking unimpressed. Yes, in his 80s. Nobody had no respect for that motherfucker. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even. Would God it were even. And at even thou shalt say, would God it were morning. For the fear of thine heart, even is evening, people. That's what it is, in case you didn't fucking get that. Told you this language is Germanic, and you refuse it because you don't accept yourself being original Germanic people. But just fucking listen. For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the by the way whereof I speak unto thee. Egypt is everywhere, motherfuckers. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall go be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And yet they tell y'all the story in reverse. You can't even see it laying out before you, motherfuckers. It didn't happen that way. First of all, the American transatlantic slave trade was all through the islands to mix up and confuse everybody. You got a bunch of dumb Jamaicans running around, blah, 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 blah. They didn't even talk like that in the 70s when they would teach them how to be color coordinated. Haitians, they were scared when every time they came around us, because they didn't know. Some of them were still conflicted because the great-grandman was saying, we're not of this soil. So the first thing the cracker did was come in there and say, you're from Africa. And they bought into that shit. Cuba, you're a lost motherfucker like the Dominique motherfucker. Puerto Ricans, y'all should be ashamed of your goddamn selves, because half your nation come from here, you motherfuckers. Whitewashed just like the motherfuckers in South America, motherfucker. Y'all don't know shit. How many of y'all saw the great book of how to box the rebellion? Before that, after that, they were talking about, let's go to the Philippines and let's go and kill the Negros there, the Negritas. But they realized they were good people. So what happened? They stopped fighting. That's where it ended. So they sent their ass back here. Now I don't know shit. Read all kind of books, took all big, and your goofy ass circles don't know a goddamn thing. Egypt is a period long before y'all even fucking came in existence here. It's a period. Long before Tartary. Why do you think Tartary was created? To fight what? You have no fucking idea. But you're going to still listen to a bunch of pale skins who don't have the first clue or nothing? They weren't talking about it in the 70s, 80s, or the fucking 90s. While I was getting my ass kicked in middle school for mentioning it. You motherfuckers don't know shit. Motherfuckers say, let's make a s'mores. They give you a piece of chocolate and a graham cracker. You forget the marshmallow and go right in the toaster thinking you know what you're doing, motherfucker. And then somebody got to come along and go, motherfucker, here's the fucking marshmallow. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, to reason, rationale, to make a better choice. You have choices. Why am I always saying it? Unto the voice of the Lord thy God. It's all right there. To observe and do all of his commandments. You know what's right. And you still choose to prolificate what is wrong. I command thee this day that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, and you choose otherwise. You choose to follow this. How come y'all ain't over to Roland Martin's channel tearing it the fuck down? Because he's talking about the wrong things badass cops are doing. Half of them are dumb as fuck anyway, but the good guys, they just say, well, I'm not going to do, I'm over here working in this department. I'm just going to retire. That means they're not good. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, for ye are gods. For you are not the Lord and the minister of your property and of self. Oh, that's right. That's right. We just read the end part, and I'm bringing it to the top. Yeah, I got to fuck with you. Because you keep listening to these wayward, misguiding motherfuckers. Utilizing religion as theosophy that has nothing to do with anything because you don't know what the fuck you're reading. It's been laid before you, and because you were told a certain thing, you're going to accept that instead of looking deeper. Y'all are so goddamn in distress and conflicted, but you choose wrong every goddamn time. That's me damning the gods as you choose to be. And all these blessings shall come unto thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice. Not on my voice, motherfuckers. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Well, you know who's enjoying your vine, and while y'all too busy consuming one another, the flesh of your sons and daughters and your wives and your loved ones and all that made up shit. Yeah, you're consuming each other on a fucking ridiculous rate. But you think you know everything. God, fail me. No, you failed your fucking self. So yeah, God felt you. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. We had everything here. But somebody was greedy, and somebody was selfish. Somebody was asleep. And look at you. I'm just getting started, motherfuckers. See, people are ADHD and all that other shit. The shots, the chemicals, everything's working just as it is. You refuse because you motherfuckers have become an emotional state of recluse and bullshitivity. Your bandwagon layers that run on every bandwagon as long as it feels good to you instead of what should stand the fuck out. A natural order of things, the things that don't usurp you and put you in the state that you're in, but because you all think you know everything, this is the reason why you're fucked up. I don't want you here. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. I want to be able to hug each one of you. You motherfuckers don't even want to stop by and visit. You know why? Because you're your own worst fucking enemies. And you don't want to let go of that. And it's sick. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. The story in Haiti, the Maroons there, the Quadroons, they really made motherfuckers fall down and die. I actually saw a picture when I was overseas in France. A painted battlefield scene where no men fought them. And they literally died in the fields by the thousands. And the women stood up amongst the Tartarian walls. And they up dancing, laughing and glee and shining with childlike hearts. And these motherfuckers were dropping dead. They had to get rid of that. So when they came back here, the first thing they did in the Carolinas was started going after the female shamans, calling the witch trials. And in Hollywood, with the fake Zionist narrative, they gave you that fake ass selling witch trial bullshit. And then they got a bunch of babies, right? Cabbage Patch or orphans saying, yeah, your Auntie Lou, we had to burn her as a witch. Or your great grandbaby, and see, this paints a different portrait. And then people grow up, raised, torn down in this fictional existence. Mean that they're not here. Though they're playing themselves out of fucking pocket. We was one fucking world here. The reflection of the moon shows you it in the outer lands, but you accept what the fuck they say because you have a hard time. You're complacent. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Nigga, the enemy of my enemy is even a big enemy, motherfucker. What you talking about? Let me deal with this enemy and then maybe we can work something out and deal with that other motherfucker. But you don't get it because y'all accept everything your enemies paint before you. And why do I say your enemies? Because you look in the mirror and you can't even see your fucking real enemy. I said I was going to go in. I haven't even started. So everybody's running around with the Martin Luther King files. Well, let me help you out with something first, okay? Before y'all go fucking crazy and shit. Oh, retarded. You know how y'all do. So the statement that the decline, because this is a statement somebody had made in one of these Q, whatever the fuck is, everybody's talking on that bitch now. The statement that the decline of the American Negro started during World War II is not accurate. Nope. While African Americans, and we know that's no true, that's a fictional made up shit. And fuck the monkeys out of New York and everywhere else pushing that shit. They're your enemies too, and they're enemy to themselves. All right? African Americans faced significant discrimination and limited opportunities during World War II. The war actually marked a turning point where their push for civil rights began to gain momentum, leading to increased migration to northern cities. Oh, that's right. Y'all still think the Negro came over to Virginia and North Carolina and slave boats, huh? You retarded fucks. I already showed you my family, real sons of the fucking Confederacy, while the makeup motherfuckers y'all accept because of the Zionist narratives in Hollywood. And the people that buy into it because it's feasible to their fucking state of their straight hair and light skin. The fuck? When they have nothing to do with the fucking story itself, unless they write it in. Yeah. Anyway, momentum. All right. No. Listen. Turning point where their push for civil rights began to gain momentum, leading to an increased migration to northern cities and a gradual improvement in their social and economic standing over time, even in progress was slow and uneven. I told you the fucking face they paid for Abe Lincoln, that liar, he came from England. He was a fur trader. He established himself over there in between there and Illinois, and next you know he's doing fucking portraits, and they're using them for Abe Lincoln when Abe was a nothing but a nigga. There's 30 books showing you that. Not the one that I read to y'all. I got 3 of them, Africanus Lincolns. That was written by, anyway. It's a good book though, isn't it? A lot of shit in there is in other books. But you know, we have dumb niggas that just gotta write this African narrative because they're part of the fucking problem. They're their own worst enemy. Don't let it be the dribble that drives you. That's what's wrong with y'all. See, I'm talking with no emotions or feelings. You think I am. I took acting classes too, motherfuckers. But I'm saying shit because I'm not only assertive, I actually know some shit. I don't know a lot, but I actually know shit. So, discredit, disrupt, and destroy. FBI records acquired by the library reveal violent surveillance of black leaders, civil rights organizers. And what is it? What is one thing y'all know about? Who remembers the Chinese guy who was supposed to get weapons for the Black Panther? Are y'all aware that he was an FBI informant? Vietnam? Are y'all aware that the Black Panther is a shoot-off from a battle group, armored group in Vietnam? Had nothing to do with Africa. These people still knew their heritage here. My father was part of it. So anybody want to paint that shit because Fred Hampton's son, who run them all that Africa, red, black, and green, Garvey fucking bullshit, they have no respect for themselves. Y'all really want to do that dance? Do any one of Pan-Africans want to really do that dance with me? Because I'll eat your asses up, especially that little faggot want to be Pharaoh motherfuckers running around. Huh? You know, when I took that 12 drink in Edinburgh, Scotland, and I got to see shit that nobody else does, and I felt it when I got to the 11th drink, I had to pee, bust my ass, big old 90-year-old, 6 foot damn, she was tall, motherfucker, big ass titty. Looked pretty good to be 90, and I'm in my 20s. Come over there, big old titty on my head, talking about, oh man, up in with that accent. You got to drink this. I was like, oh shit, because you know they had that big motherfucker in the corner, about 500 pounds, looked like Brutus from Popeye, right? The nigga had the Dutch boy hat on, a lantern. Some bitch had looked like he had a steak as big as half a cow. I'm sitting up in there by myself. It was motherfucking mist. There's water on the side, a little dinghy. I don't know, roads and a mountain up on the side, and I got to drink these drinks. That's what Chief and AO1 cooks them. So that's what they said. You got to drink it, Red. You got to drink this. Because the shit I talked while I was in the Navy and I took a different oath. The motherfuckers say, oh, we want to get rid of that nigga. That little wild engine right there. When I drank it, and after getting shepherd's pie and all that shit, and these motherfuckers came out of nowhere. I thought it was fuck. I was like, where the fuck these motherfuckers come from? Or was I on some other shit? And the shit they shared to me. Like my great grandmother, Bettina Lee. So don't you motherfuckers come on here thinking you know shit. I've been doing this for a long fucking time. I feel like that monkey in Planet of the Apes when they go in there and the little girl, how long you been here? Caesar asks. Long time, long time, long time. So don't give me that you've been doing it just as long shit. It's not a competition, you stupid fucks. That's what's wrong with our people. It was the late 1960s, y'all. All right. So when you look at the Contra, crack cocaine area, the CIA, then you look at the FBI's war on Black America. What was the FBI's purpose? What was the whole purpose of the FBI, motherfuckers? You gotta remember, they say it was started by Theodore Teddy Roosevelt. You know, he was a mulatto. And you know, all the first wives, even though a lot of them looked like they were light-skinned, whitewashed pictures, they were all indigenous to this land, niggas. And you know who Theodore Teddy Roosevelt's security team was? He had to have niggas around him. The most fluent, badass motherfuckers. And they always tell you about this motherfucker, right? They made up the fake ass cracker Lone Ranger. That's how bad the Jews started getting. I mean, the Zionists, not the Jews. Well, some of the Jews, right? The perverts here, Bohemian Grove and all that. Bohemia's out over by Russia. You know that, right? They had to bring that sick shit over here. That's why I read that shit yesterday. Oh, y'all know everything, don't you? Oh, y'all know everything. I'm Morales, right? Y'all know everything. You don't know shit. An investigative branch of the Department of Justice was created. It was headed by Chief Examiner Stanley Finch. You know who he is, right? Okay. So it started with a short memo dated July 26, 1908. All right. For those unaware, signed by Charles J. Bonaparte. Y'all really need to look into him. I have a little small booklet, I think, in the tote right here. All right. Attorney General describing a regular force of special agents available to investigate certain cases of the Department of Justice. Last 4 years, you didn't see that. You saw them going after people that actually went against everything about what they've contrived and what they've created. Going after the people who constitutionally supposed to do what they're supposed to be able to do. And we don't even get into the CIA. The shit they brought and done here, and they're still doing. The West Coast, the so-called out in the oceans with the boats spraying the whole coastline of the island of Carolina, y'all call California, over there in West Virginia, spraying dump shit in the air over Kansas City and Indiana and Texas and all here in Arizona. Who you think's the fuck behind it? But they say, oh, for foreign. Wait a minute, they topple governments for these goddamn Zionist fuck Mossad agents moving all over the place, and they're using everybody else as a weapon to be their own fucking destruction. That's how stupid motherfuckers are. Now, I don't give a fuck personally. But I'm just tired of y'all all running your mouths, talking like you read a lot of important paper, and you done put everything together, and you have a clue. You don't have a clue about shit, because every time I listen to one of y'all talk about something, you motherfuckers are really all over the place. I take 5 different sources of shit and books and everything, and I can usually take about 20 and 30. That'd be just fucking about 5 or 6 hours. And I bring it to you Front Street, and what do you motherfuckers do? You take a little print. I see y'all run. I see the shit y'all posting, Wake. And you think you got it, and you, stop it. Fucking stop it. Do the research. Some of y'all just happy with what you got. That's not where it ends, god damn it. Y'all don't even know how it started. Fucking ass, man. So Truman started the CIA. Theodore Roosevelt, the FBI. But one was supposed to make sure that the government ran neutral because they knew what was going on. Theodore Teddy Roosevelt had a fear of the Zionist organization. All right? They was buying everybody up. They were murdering people here, presidents and everything, to establish their motherfucking movement here. Just like they got y'all hating Muslims and Arabs, they're not the fucking problem. They never was. Out of all the shit they've done, the occupation of the land and everywhere else is the fucking problem. But they have the institutionalized monkeys in all those countries creating the internal problem. Y'all just can't see it. And when they go off the fucking fajita, right? When they go off of it, they go and take them out. That creates more instability. But y'all know everything, and you got all these dumbass peckerwoods in America ready to go fight because they've been trained and brainwashed with they dumb all-inclusive ass that ain't never done nothing but being allowed to assimilate and become something else because they know they can use their dumb asses to fight. Shit. I'm tired. Limeade. It all started with a short memo dated July 26, 1908, and signed by Charles J. Bonaparte, Attorney General, describing a regular force of special agents available to investigate, certain cases of the Department of Justice. Certain cases of the Department of Justice. Okay? But what gave birth? You got to remember the OSS. What role did they play? Where did they come from? Any of y'all ever read the book on the OSS? Admiral Byrd, Antarctica. Going back to make sure the doors, the openings were still there. The small little city in between. But before the first membrane, not nowhere near the second. Paperclip fishbowl operation. Oh man. Y'all know what the number 1 and number 2 agencies in the world are? CIA and the MSS. You know what the MSS is? Then you got the SVR, 3SVRF, and there's a lot of shit. Agencies are how you adopt and adapt people, and then through secrecy and magic and a whole lot of other shit, hidden shit, your own shit, utilizing you against you in a perverse way. How many of y'all listen to Noam Chomsky? I ordered this book the other day. I had it, I gave it away. I actually gave it to a friend of mine, a Russian Ukrainian brother of mine in Grand Canyon. The gunfighter Canyon, right? I told him when he started his own business, he wanted to know I didn't want to part of it. Keep the book. Noam Chomsky. So I ordered it. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow, maybe next Monday. I don't know. And the book, because it's legitimate. His videos are legitimate. Manny P. Hall. I ordered that. Oh man, I paid a little penny, y'all. Because y'all don't like to help a brother out. Now, if you got some nigga come with some green, red, black, and green, and blackness, and this, that, and fits the narrative of your ignorance, y'all throw all kind of pennies in the wind of that shit. Somebody doing something, building some shit, we got to go up. I got to get up here because we got to set up shit. When he gets back, we got to go up here and we got to treat this wood. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I got another thing of tongue oil. So I'm going to come back on and read later. Here's some books I got. I just thought about that. So I really got to get shit in gear, and I could be on here forever. So it's the book I got. Did I share this with y'all? Betrayers of the Truth? Huh? Did I? Fraud and the Sit in the Halls of Science? Did I share that with y'all? Did I share the fact the woman in the new race, Margaret Sanger? Or did I share the pivot of civilization? Yes, woman in the new race. Oh, okay. All right. I know I ain't sharing all my damn magic books and shit because I don't want y'all to get caught up in shit y'all don't know nothing about. Fuck with something and then be, you know what I mean? I don't want to see y'all in the end, okay? And take it how the fuck you want to take it. I don't give a fuck how they take it. They're still contemplating the shit and figuring on what they should do with their dumb fucking ass selves. All right? But I got to get up out of here. So let's see if I can pull up the agencies. I'll read these to you if I can. All right, what is the number? Secret agency. Okay. No. Okay, here we go. All right. Up, top 10 intelligence agencies in the world. Some from Asia. 1, Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. 2, the Ministry of State Security, MSS. 3, SVRRF and FSB. 4, Mossad. 5, the Research and Analysis Wing, RAW. 6, Inter-Service Intelligence, ISIS, right? MI6. 8, Australian Secret Intelligence Service, ASIS, ACES. And y'all can go look it up. God damn it, I'm just saying. And there's plethora more. Not knocking because there are those who actually do the jobs required, but you can misalign and you can misguide anyone and you could have them doing anything because you can show them the other side of everything and see that and they'll run with that. If I was to have y'all around and started showing you certain things, right? I can have that occult-like mentality because you got to see things that people didn't see. And I can use that intrusively. as a weapon, as a vice, for my pleasures, carnal pleasures, or whatever, and further have you running around doing some foul, dumb shit. I'm not here for that. Like I said, balance. And I know y'all all think you're superior and this, that, and the other, and you motherfuckers are far from it. You do not walk in the line or light of your existence of truth. You do not. And who the fuck am I? An authority to say so. That's what the fuck I am. You feel some kind of way? Because some of you, I had one with somebody, I'm older than you. And I said, oh, bitch, you don't have no clue. But anyway, that's how stupid you motherfuckers can be. Stop being fucking that stupid. Please do. Stop living in a fucking fantasy. Stop it. Do yourselves a favor. And for once in your fucking little menial fucking life, stop listening to fucking idiots who want further division and separation because they're butthurt about something, or they got an ego and it's dropped and it's rife with all the bullshit to make themselves on some fake ass pedestal of existence of nothing. All right, stop it. I don't want no pedestal of shit. I'm not here for that. I don't give a fuck. I'm just tired of broke ass motherfuckers saying the same dumb shit over and butthurt. When I heard that nigga wife get cut, you don't talk about nobody's wife, but that nigga went all left. I remember me and Chief Langley when I was in Brooklyn, and we used to talk all the time. And one day he got upset. All right, MySpace was sharing all this, and he's like, "Man, fuck it. They want to be from Africa. I'm gonna make them from Africa." I said, I'm done. See you later, Chief. Handle your business." And you see what the fuck he did. Well, I could do the same thing. Yeah, kind of. But anyway, I wouldn't. So don't get it fucked up. All right? There's only a handful of us around here. I mean, there's a lot, but a handful that was just for my balance. Balance, that's it. And this has been our life work. Kind of. I mean, if the good old boy network, the stupid ass Peckerwoods wouldn't have fucking intervened in the military, I'd have been doing something different. But like I said, they got a whole bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Stop walking in there dumb. All right? But don't be out there causing more problems because they got a lot of dumb motherfuckers who don't know the truth. Be the light to the truth or disembark and disengage. It's not complicated, people. You don't have to move with hate. When you start knowing the truth, it changes the narrative. But a lot of you are going to be dead soon anyway. I mean, I don't know. Based on people's opinions, not mine. Sorry. Sometimes it slips my labials. All my tongue slips. You know how the cabasa could be, right? Things come, da-da-da-da-da. People started going, I knew you was Spanish, Costa Rica, da-da-da-da. So what? German too, American Negro, Indian, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Little Chinese in there, motherfuckers, and something else, but don't worry about that something else, all right? You motherfuckers need to worry about yourselves and stop prolificating into all the world of fucking stupidity. Stop making the world of lies relevant. All right? That's what's wrong with you motherfuckers. You keep making the world of lies relevant to your existence and then listening to the broken carcasses running around like they're empty vestiges. Stop. The fuck? Shit, man, yeah, and there's still 2 states I'd gladly fly and dump motherfucking all kind of chemicals on. I ain't gonna tell you what states they is. We got the dumbest son of bitches I ever seen in existence. I need my cacao. With a little bit of cinnamon. Ceremonial. This shit just banging. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to shout y'all out. And I'm going to get the fuck up off of here. All right? Hey, thank you, baby girl Slotty. You always looking a brother out. Everybody else too greedy and lazy. Motherfuckers. I'm always donating to people. Sons of bitches. Oh, Mac, Dev, Alicia and C. This is Martina Vasquez. Woo! What's up, mama? How you doing, beloved? Grand Rising. ML. Dev, Alicia, I got you. Oh, Mac, I got you. You already know. No fellas or emotions when being correct. Appreciate it. Aqua, what's going on, American Indian? What's going on, beloved? What's happening? Max B, what's up, baby? I was going to play your music, man, but I had to take it out, son. You know what I'm saying? Because they be trying to, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers really think they own everything. But yeah. Yeah. Wavy, what's up, Wavy Maker? What's going on, beloved? Red Hunter, no female trees and mind blowing evil. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Suzanne, what's up, mama? How you doing, beloved? Charles, what's going on, Charles? Goddamn right. Proper education, always correct errors. As long as, fuck the education, but as long as we do our best to learn something other than what's been given. You know, Big Pontiac, what's going on, big dog? What's up, beloved? Yeah, I'm gonna seeing no names and shit. Y'all, I'd have to touch the screen to get y'all to pop up. Ain't that some shit? Except I saw 20 in the corner. Now, I know baby girl Slaughter's face. Hey, Brian, what's up, baby? There are way too many people with so-called degrees and bullshit. Yeah, bullshittery. Yes. Astral, what's going on? Yeah, you damn sure ain't, brother. That's right, beloved. You're autochthonous. You're the originalist land. The true Udeans. The true Atlanteans. This is some real shit. All right? The founders, the forebetters, the fathers, the mothers of these lands. That's right. Hey, Suzanne, I finally listened to all the Aboriginal groups of America. I find they are all still stuck on religion ideas, even if they say they're not. Scared of the seeing and energies calling it. Yes. Well, you know, that's why I do this. That's why, you know. I can't read it all to you because some of y'all fuck your head up. Don't think this is the place we all need to be. And I got tons of these books. But I'm going to read some of these to you. I can't show you one of them because I just can't show it on here. But when it gets into, like, the grimoires and stuff like that, I'm big into that stuff. So, you know, the Bastards grimoire. When we get into the grimoire of Tiamat, Trio Cliff, I just got this the other day, and Lilith. I said let me get this one. I got like 3 different books on Lilith, and even what is it? What's the book? What you call it? The Dragon, Bella and the Dragon. Unicorns were real at one time, but and we'll call something else, but I forget what the name is. But these are the things, you know. So people get perplexed and everything because of the portraits and paintings that have been painted, and the bullshit that's been given, and it's all lies, and to keep people away from their true strengths. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Brian Gilly, Arthur Neal, what's happening? What's up, beloved? Roy, what's going on, beloved? What's happening, y'all? Yes, absolutely. And the Messiah is yourself. You know that? Hey, baby girl Slaughter, Kane Johnson, what's up, beloveds? Wild Indian Reclassified, what's up, beloved? I like that. Yo, Smasheroni, what's cracking? What's going on? I like that. Anytime, families. Come on, y'all. Anytime. You already know. Okay, Johnson, those always learn. No. You see what you're supposed to see, huh? I'm just sharing a little bit of shit, but I just thought I'd break that down because I'm tired. I actually read like 20 different, and I was like, I was just like, I had enough, and all these black and all, you know, there are marginalized melanated brothers and sisters out there who are having a magnificent life, and there are more numbers than the ignorant motherfuckers running around in the hoods being stupid. Yet they run around as ignorant as well, and I just had enough. And they don't even know why they're divided and separated, and none of their parents or parents have equated to telling any kind of truth whatsoever. I have the same monkeys in my family to do the same. The extended family here. All right, do the same thing, and enough. I have family that played the fucking division, and I'm no black sheep. Them the motherfucking black sheep. They just don't know it. But and my babies and my ex, and I'm like, why? Because they're so perverse, and because I call them on their shit. Because they're the ones that have all the problems and issues, the crackheads and everything else, and yet I'm supposed to be the motherfucker outside the nigga. What? I don't want to be part of that party, motherfucker. I was the one, you know, who would come, my brother go and pick my weed up and sell it and get locked up because he don't know how to hustle. And I go to the precinct, that's my weed. Let my brother go. That's the kind of big brother I was. Dumbass wife, because his ass goes every year and wants to smoke crack, working a good job, and wants to fuck big booty bitches. And she was all flat, ugly ass self creating more problems, gonna bring her babies in my house in Bronx. So I'm running around trying to get Red to come out and talk to his wife. Why don't you go home? What the fuck is this all about? So what she figures out with her little fucking self, he hit on me. I was like, what? My women are Puerto Rican. What the fuck are you talking about? They Latino, man. What the fuck, cuz? Then she ain't got no ass. She ugly as fuck. I said, no, if it was Snoo or Noreen. I said, but your wife, she's a problem. I remember sister wanted to shoot her. And I said, boy, that crack and everything else. And this is the real shit. And they can't remove themselves from being ignorant. I watched them beat his stepson's ass, and I had to get the fuck about it. I was like, nigga, before I killed him. Because they won't do it. After what I went through, I was the one that got my ass beat. They didn't get their ass beat. I'm the one that got mercilessly fucking beat. Thought I shouldn't be here. And it kind of was right. Okay? But I am, and I seek balance. Because if I was on the other side, I wouldn't be on this fucking phone with the little cameras listening and all the other shit. Not that I care about it. Like I said, they're stupid. Stop being as stupid as them. I find it extremely odd that DOD is in control of our school lunches in American schools. Exactly. And when it was a family thing, on Redbook, be bringing. Oh yeah, baby girl slaughtered. Yeah, she brings it too. I see her more. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Marcia. How you doing, huh? You already know. How can I donate a lot of them? You know that. It don't matter. It's Cashapp, brother. Y'all put the Cashapp up because it works all the way around. I send stuff to my boys over in England, France. I Cashapp people everywhere, beloved. You know what I'm saying? It works the same. It converts. The last one you named is an apocrypha, Bell and the Dragon. Yes. Hey, yo. And I actually got the yo, it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Because Enoch, all that stuff. There's so much stuff. I was reading stuff the other day, and I know people were like, I was reading stuff showing them that where Christianity was really created. And I know it threw a lump, you know what I'm saying? And it has to be done, you know what I'm saying? And people have a hard time with that because they want the narrative to be, that's why I got this book right here, right? And people want me to read this right now. I'm not going to read this right now. Constantine's Sword by James Carroll. This is one of about 12. I got 2 more on the way, and that's why I read the thing on Constantine and everything else. The Gujars. I was saying Gujars before anybody knew what a fucking Gujar was, and I kept telling people it's a Gujar. It's like well, you go and study what it is. Think about the desert devils and and all these gods and demons and where they come from. And that's why I said I had to go in there, Deuteronomy. I had to pull it up and read to you those sections, then go up to the top and start reading. I got to the point where like, hey, look, sometimes people are misguided and shit is broke down in a way that they find it like Hollywood. Stop. It's not what it means. A lot of things is backwards, reverse, upside down, and inverted, and people are feeding and they're creating their own fucking dilemmas. You literally are giving energy and you don't know how powerful you are. I've been saying this for so long. And they use it. They target. They use the energy. They know how to take it and refract it and bring it right back at you. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why the Black Panther suit absorb and push it. Y'all know what I'm saying, but yeah, absolutely. You already know, Miss Faka. Already, Akam. All right, baby girl, I got questions to ask. Yeah, yo, hit her up. I'm reading The Last President right now, and it's an excellent fucking book. Excellent fucking book. The Last President is a good read, but don't get too caught up in the phonetics of it, okay? So yeah, Brian, enjoy it, man, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, use it as another puzzle piece. You dig what I'm saying? It's really good shit. Yes. Seeking always, because it won't seek you. Exactly. Thank you, Red Hunter. It's hard to break away from the lies when you've been fed for all along, but don't get that energy. Say, oh, this is shit. This ain't shit to break away from. You're here and you're in other places and you're doing things and you consummated that relationship, right? So the lies. Look, you got to remember right now, I was reading a whole bunch of stuff yesterday, right? Right now, let me pull this up and then we'll get off of here because I really got to mix this stuff and I got to treat this wood because it's going to rain tomorrow, supposedly. Let me see if I can pull this up. Woo-wee! Okay, so I read this yesterday. Look at it. Authoritarianism, right? It's a political system characterized by the rejection of political plurality. The use of strong central, that means so all states and all this is bullshit, right? The use of strong central power to preserve the political status quo. So you see what Charles Schwab and those goofy fucks are doing, BlackRock, Grey Pope, Black Pope, whatever the fuck. And beyond that, the trillionaire they want to bring in as the Lord and Savior. Political status quo, maybe Constantine. and reductions in democracy, separation of powers, civil liberties, and the rule of law. Authoritarian regimes may be either autocratic or oligarchic. You know what I'm talking about, the oligarchic nature, like, you're gonna do as I say. You will have nothing, you will own nothing and be happy. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, regimes may be either autocratic or oligarchic, and may be based upon the rule of a party or the military. And it's the military might they're going to use, because I told you there's a separate military from this one here with the 7th Constitution. Yes, underground. Why you think they ain't mind shooting everybody up with that shit? States that have a blurred boundary between democracy and authoritarianism have sometimes been characterized as hybrid democracies, hybrid regimes, or competitive authoritarian states. I already proved to you that Karl Marx was a Zionist. And when he was dying, his cousin took it and ran with it. And what he created, yeah, it was bullshit. The Bolshevik Revolution to kill off the Tsars, the last of the Tartarians. There were pale skins here, but not what you think. They want Gujar. The Nicholas Tsar V wasn't an Ashkenazi. It's a mixed blood, regardless of what it is. All right. Why after World War I you ain't seen no more Abkhazarians? The finding of Georgia, they found these black motherfuckers, Georgia, Prussia, and they thought they were the last of the Egyptians. So they indoctrinated them into their society when it was more than that. Yes, the fake ass Zionists on their embarkation to get to where we are now, the destruction of the world. We're talking about in the 1800s. So the political scientists, and you could pull them up, Juan Lenz, in an influential 1964 work in authoritarian regimes, Spain defined authoritarianism as possessing 4 qualities. The first one, limited political pluralism, which is the whole thing, right? So to single it and make it one instead of everyone, where everybody's involved, pluralism, which is achieved with constraints on the legislator and political parties and interest groups. But you don't see that because AIPAC is an interest group, and they bought everybody out. How the fuck that worked? And how did they get a dollar to mean something? Well, it's deeper than that. It's worse than that. It's about child sacrifice, a whole lot of bad shit, and cameras and video recordings and tapes and everything else. That's why these some bitches run around like they do. Then number 2, political legitimacy, based on appeals to emotions and identification of the regime as necessary to evil to combat easily recognizable societal problems, such as underdevelopment of insurgency. 3, minimal political mobilization and suppression of anti-regime activities. And number 4, ill-defined, vague, and shifting. So it went off and came back on. That's what they do. Anyway, right? Check it out. Ill-defined executive powers, often vague and shifting. You can't make this shit up, people. All right? Used to extend the power of executive. But you see what they're playing right now. They're playing this blah, blah, blah. And who are the biggest ones running that way? And they call themselves Make America Great Again. They don't even know what the greatness of America is because they run around in the ideology of Zionist Hollywood narratives of false interpretations of the past. In the past, just like when they talking about Western and cowboys, those are bullshit. They're all made up. I should know. My great uncles used to crack up with them. John Wayne. What the fuck is this shit? It wasn't no. Yeah, that was sort of Cabbage Patch Babies. They say he had that land out there. If they destroyed half everything out here, blowing shit up, y'all have no idea. That's not the Tungska, what you call forest and shit over in Prussia, but here as well. That's why the uranium, they can be picked up off the fucking ground. Anyway, yeah, boy, y'all don't know, do you? Anyway, and then they say, okay, and they let them build the old corny ass motherfucking buildings. Nigga, and we built some of them too. You know what I'm saying? Baby, where's the Cashapp? It's right up top. Yeah, there you go. Hold on. No. It ain't hard to leave. Well, shalom, especially when your soul, mind, and spirit know this shit is bullshit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you get away from it, beloved. Anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me get the fuck up off of you. I'm almost at 2 hours, man. I didn't go in as hard as I want because I knew a whole lot of them wouldn't show up. Because you know they manipulate shit. Not because not that I can't stop them. I'm not here to do that. I just wanted to come on and I wanted to shake the tree a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit, you can pull all that shit up. It's not like the stuff ain't there, man. The shit is everywhere, bro. I'm using, and you know what? I always tell y'all that I'm going to use information and sources. All those tabs up there, all that is what I just been reading to you. All right, and stuff that I've looked at and made sure, because I didn't want to come on here and make enough shit. I didn't go on. I didn't have to go into the 1960s and the deploration of the food stamps, what they used to establish with the land, which caused shit, and the grabbing, stealing our shit from people in war, and how people died. And they go on and say, "Oh, well, the bank's here to take it over. We're going to help you along," and they didn't help the people at all. And then when the people tried to have a voice, they just send a bunch of lynch mobs, this and the other, and then they quiet them or kill them or whatever. They don't own shit. They don't own this land. But because y'all don't refuse to come together, you give it up to a military power that you're the fucking military. And that's why they needed a new generation and disband the last, because, well, your children. Because y'all don't know how to listen and get it together. You know what I mean? I know you have shit to do. Respect. Yeah, I appreciate it. Got to run the whole live back because I got here kind of late. Anyway, that's all right, Wave. Let me get off of here, right? Don't go out creating problems. Don't be hateful at each other. It wasn't about being hateful. It was like, wake the fuck up is all it is. You know, without having a Spike Lee address and come over with African-American bullshitism. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know. Sisters, brothers, I'll see y'all later. Get my shit together. Damn, but I got you scared, nigga.